Hello, everyone. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Today, I've got one of two guys on staff outside of myself. So we're greatly outnumbered by the females on staff. So, it's Jesus, we're in a good spot, man. Well, it's just guy talk today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey guys, so I'm a 20-year-old junior here in Texarkana. I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas. My major is nursing. It's my second year here in being a FYE coach. I'm also a student ambassador, orientation leader, and multiple other things. If you have any questions with anything, I'm your guy to go to. Even if I don't know the question, I 9 times out of 10 know who to ask. So, just throw any questions my way, and I'll get them answered.
Perfect. So I think that's actually what you just said right perfectly to, a question I was thinking about. You are a big advocate for the art of networking. And, I see you do it on campus and, the connections that you have, not only with just your peers, but with, professionals in higher ed, faculty members, people in your career field. So when did you, I guess, gain that skill? Was that something that you've always had, or is that something that you kind of had to work on for, your life?
I had to work that out a lot whenever I came into college. In high school, I never had to do any of that. I always knew what I had to do. Always knew, the small group that I had to be with, coach and my teachers. It was nothing other than that. But whenever I came to college, I realized this is dramatically different. I need, more things to do. I need to know more people and, broaden my spectrum so I could be able to, get more things done for the university or for myself, or, vice versa. And it was a big change for me, going from, only having that small group to talk to, only needing that small group to talk to in high school, to, having this broad spectrum of faculty, staff, students, and teachers, professors. You learn to, to love it. You learn to love it. But, people want to know you more than you want to know them. So it gets really easy when you're in college.
Yeah. And I think, at this point, I think we can just wrap it up because you pretty much said everything that needs to be said. But I think that's a really unique and interesting point that you make. And it's very valid that, people that that you think you have to hype yourself up to go talk to, they're waiting and they're, craving those relationships, because as much as the students come here because it's a tight-knit community, I work here because of that same atmosphere, and I do it because, I like making those relationships and, networking, even with students. And, I think that's a heavy, theme, a running theme that just applies to our campus as a whole. So yeah, most times they're more excited for you and that opportunity for you to come to them than you are maybe to go to them. So, definitely keeping that in mind when you approach those people is worthwhile to remember. So, Jesus, kind of tell us about who you were, like the person that you were your first year on campus, and tell us who you are now. Like, tell us, some of the biggest personal changes that you've made and some of the strides that you've made.
I guess I go back to being in high school. I was just an individual that didn't talk to anybody because I didn't need to talk to anybody, just my teammates and coach, professors, and stuff like that. And I learned to have to change that. Because coming to college, you have to have those networking skills. You have to know all these people to be able to either get better, how can I say this, better reach into your either your field or what you want to do in college. So if you want to start a club, you have to know who to talk to, and or if you want a career whenever you get out of the university. 9 times out of 10, you would find hundreds, if not, thousands of people throughout your 4 years that you're talking go through this college experience, with the events that you go to, with the events that happen on campus. You just show up. So I think the biggest thing that changed throughout me was, we talked about this earlier, so I'm kind of hitting it with the hammer again. It's just networking, which was, I can't stress this enough. It's, I guess, the number one reason why I'm here is the networking.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you've heard it a billion times. It's not always what you know, but, a lot of times it's who you know. And, you've definitely, owned that experience. And that is honestly, if anybody says, what is one of Jesus' strengths? That's it. His ability to network and, make connections, because, he's paired up with an IS 1100 faculty for the fall who is, a nursing instructor, has a doctorate in nursing. So at that point, you're not only going to work with that professor to, help your students and serve your students through that role, but you're also going to be able to ask questions, and, you do that really well. So I guess last question, and then I'll hop out. In your interview, you really did talk about making sure the expectations are realistic. So tell me a little bit about what your thought process is in that, and tell me how you do that with your students.
So whenever freshmen come in, I guess I was freshman once too, so I thought the same thing. College is going to be this one, big parties everywhere. We're going to get, have the chances, just be idiots. Can't say any better than that, just be an idiot. Big Blue Mountain State thing. But, I guess we have to be realistic when we come to college. College is for, learning, because you are going to, you come here to get a career. It's not so much of a party thing. Be realistic and, have a tunnel vision with your goals. Because, you come here, you pay tuition to be able to learn. Might as well, get that out of the way. Next 4 years, so you can have your career set for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and I think that's, to me, it's always funny because, we work here, we see what really happens on a college campus, and it's almost sad to see, how Hollywood or how, colleges are portrayed. It's fun. And yes, our place is fun. And, there are so many opportunities to get involved and have a great time extracurricularly. But we have to remember why we're here, and it's, you're not having fun at college if you flunk out of college, and that's kind of my thing. And that's really our role, is that we keep students, keep our eyes on the prize. And, at the end of the day, remember your why. And I say it to you guys all the time, and we'll say it to our students, remember why you're here. You didn't come here for that, the party atmosphere or to do this or that. You came here to be better, and that can be personally, academically, career-wise. But, ultimately, that's what our FYE coaches are here to do, and everyone on campus. So, Jesus, you have anything else to say? I think we've pretty much wrapped it up.
I'm excited to see you guys in the fall. So.
Cool. Yeah. Jesus is like I said, he's one of the best. And I'm glad that, we've got a couple guys on staff. So Jesus and I, we have guy time because we're always outnumbered. So, well, Jesus, thank you so much for being here. I'll let you go. Have a good day at work, and we'll see you here in the fall.
All right. See you guys.